JFK's room was and how clean Elvis's room was?
I think it's the other way around, and the whole movie, everything in there is really grimy and dirty. With JFK's room is clean and bright.
Yeah. Well, that's because that's because Ossie Davis was what do you call it when you're OCD. Yeah, he was. That was part of his character. He was OCD. Everything was completely organized. It was part of his dementia or whatever he had. So, yeah.
All right. And what is your name, sir?
Name's Dwayne, first time, long time.
Okay.
Our area has had a very rich history in drive-in movie theaters. We are down to one. My mother and father, their first date was at a drive-in theater that is now a ShopRite Plaza down the road in Fishkill. What's the battle cry?
The battle cry?
How do we bring back...
You're saying there's one drive-in in what, Dutchess County?
In the Hudson Valley.
In the Hudson Valley?
When I was young, there was 3. Now there is just 1.
Well, drive-ins have several problems if they intend to survive. One is that a drive-in only has one good screening time per day. An indoor theater can have 10. But a drive-in has the 7:30 to 9:30, depending on what time of year it is, screening time, and then maybe one more screening time. And then if they're really lucky, they get that third screening time. So it's not an economically great prospect. Most people that own drive-ins because they love drive-ins, which is what I like about them. They are mom and pops for the most part. Then also the problem is they tend to be built at the city limits. So the people in the city drive out to the drive-in and the people in the country drive into the drive-in. And that's why there's such great American institutions, because it's where everyone mixes. And that becomes the most valuable, if a city is growing, that becomes the most valuable land in the city. And therefore the biggest enemy of drive-ins over the years has been Walmart. Walmart buys drive-ins and turns them into superstores.
Follow-up, how do we rally these insane people that you attract, that I love so dearly? How do we make it so those Walmarts are not able to do it?
Well, we saved the Mahoning drive-in and when they were going to turn it into a solar farm, and there were so many people in Philadelphia and New York City and Boston that were going to try to help. And the way they were going to try to help is they were going to march on City Hall. And I said, a bunch of intellectual film nerds from Philadelphia, New York City, and Boston going into a small town in rural Pennsylvania and marching on City Hall is going to get you exactly nowhere. They're going to tear it down just to spite you, And but eventually a solution was reached, and the solar farm withdrew, and the Mahoning was saved.
Thank you, Joe.
All right. What's your name?
I'm Glam Stroker, and my question's for Darcy. Sorry, Joe Bob, she's who I'm here for, icons. So we just watched Bubba Hotep, so fuck, marry, kill, Elvis, JFK, Bubba Hotep.
Wait, the movie versions or the book version?
The movie versions.
Okay.
Growth on the Pecker, baby.
Wow, okay. I want Joe Bob to answer as well, though.
Oh, definitely, come on.
Okay.
You're playing Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Fuck, marry, kill. The characters of Bubba Hotep.
On Ossie Davis, Bruce Campbell,
And the Mummy.
and who else?
The Mummy?
And the Mummy?
Yeah. I know, it's hard, right?
I mean, the mummy
We're
eats
obviously
ass,
gonna fuck Bruce
so...
Campbell. Right? shot. I guess we gotta kill the mummy.
Yes,
Aw,
sir.
can we fuck the mummy first?
Can we fuck the daughter of the guy who died?
That wasn't one of the options.
But I mean, come on, they say the mummy sucks the soul through the ass. Are you sure we don't want to fuck him?
Fair
Any
point.
guy who eats
Fuck
ass.
him, don't worry.
Fair point.
That's a good question.
She had to kill the mother.
All right, what is your name?
Tom.
Sorry.
I was just gonna jump right in. Alright, so my question for you guys is probably played the hell out, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Can you give me your top 5 for both of you for horror? I mean, it doesn't have to be the end all, no all. I just want, like, what are you feeling off the top right now? Top 5.
I know you're
Wait,
number
horror
one.
of all time?
Yes.
Well, my top 3 always are Scream. Final Chapter, Friday 13th,
Okay.
and then When We Were Blue Prom Night 2 are my top 3. Always. And then the other 2 fluctuate. Pumpkinhead's probably in there.
You know, every time I've been asked to do an article on the top 10 horror films, I've completely changed it, except for one.
Number 1.
Except for number 1 has always been the 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And usually, also turning up on that list will be Reanimator and Hellraiser.
No,
Now, after that, it becomes, you know, I switch them around a lot.
no Halloween 3?
Is
Really?
real number 1.
Did you really say that?
That'd be top 10 for me.
Sweet. Thanks much, guys. Have a good night.
Hello, hello, what is your name?
I'm Nicole. I just wanted to know from both of you, who are your favorite modern filmmakers? Like last 5 years?
What do you call a modern filmmaker?
Like the last 5 yeah,
Oh, last 5 years?
10 years if you're having trouble.
Well, Damien from Terrifier.
I would say,
Oh, I know a good one.
go ahead.
Our guest tomorrow, so you cross promote.
What?
Our guest tomorrow night. That's a good answer.
Well, yeah, Eli Craig. Eli Craig is one of our.
Surprise, he's a guest
He's
tomorrow.
one of our guests. He's one of our guests tomorrow. And we both love Tucker and Dale versus Evil. And so that's one. Ty West, I would. No. We wouldn't vote for Ty West, but I would vote for Ty West.
You can have Ty West, that's fine. You can have him.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's not my taste.
Who else would you put on the list?
I mean, super modern. I really like Spider-Man. You guys?
You know what? I can never remember their names, but because it's two. I can never remember two-man teams. But the guys who wrote Haunt, who wrote and directed Haunt, and A Quiet Place, from Davenport, Iowa. But I always forget their names because there's 2 of them. I can only keep one name in my head.
All right. Feel like you're the last question, correct? All right, one more. Here we go. What is your name?
I'm so sorry. My name's Lydia. My question is, and I feel like Darcy and I are similar age. I grew up kind of like my mom would go to bed, and I would go to bed, but I had a TV in my room, so I would watch Joe Bob secretly. It was like, oh, I'm fine. Do you feel like the revival of the show has elevated horror to a new generation? Because I feel like when it came back, I was like, oh my, like a wave hit me in the face of I remember this and oh my god. And it's a really exciting thing for me. I don't know if it feels for you and like Darcy, for you to be a part of it, if it's like the same sort of like, do you feel the energy from people?
Do I feel like our show did what?
I guess you understand one that like little kids were like secretly watching you, which is
Like elevated horror?
But
No.
you know, you were a gateway. You're a gateway. You're still a gateway. You were and are a gateway of beautiful, wonderful, horrific.
Oh, gateway? Well, I love when people say it's a gateway.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I love when somebody comes up and they say, you know, my husband used to hate horror, and then we started watching your show together, and now he loves it. You know, and that's great. I love that. I love to hear those kind of stories. You know, it's on Shudder.
Say no more.
I mean, the premise of your question implies that it's on Netflix. There's not enough people. There's not enough people for it to transform horror, you know. But I have never in my life, and I've been on several shows, I have never in my life had such a great fan community as the fan community for the last 12 months. There's no question about it. Thank you.
That's a good answer.
All right, one more. What's your name?
My name's Anthony, or Tony, but you guys were talking about like saving unknown drive-ins before. I actually have a drive-in 10 minutes from my house. We do a horror showing every year, but the owner, I know him, he's always trying to get crazy guests. Have you guys ever heard of the Fair Oaks Drive-In in Middleton?
Well, I just heard of it tonight, actually. But no, I've never been to that particular drive-in. But
Yeah, it's in the middle of the woods, but that's perfect for horror guests. They've gotten Bruce Campbell, they've had Christy Swanson. If there's any way for the owner to contact you guys to try to see if you can get you as a guest one summer, it would be perfect. We're trying to
we've done a few shows in drive-ins. You know, they're kind of hard to do, and especially this time of year. But last year we did a show in northern Illinois. It was either late. Yeah, it was November. It was late November.
Sorry, what?
Huh?
We would love to go there.
Okay. Yeah, no, we'll go anywhere. We'd be happy to go there.
Yeah, they're always in the summertime, but the owner loves genre films. Every Labor Day weekend they have a festival of horror movies, which they're thinking next year turning into a con. And they always have a guest. They've had Alan Talsworth, they've had Bruce Campbell, they've had Kirsty Swanson. But yeah, no, it'd be great to get you guys over there as a guest. I know the owner and everything.
That would be awesome.
Okay. I always wanted to go to the Thunderbird Drive-In in Fort Lauderdale, 28 screens.
I felt more like networking than a question.
Is there another question?
Thank you everyone for asking your questions. Of course, both Joe Bob and Darcy will be outside during the next movie as well, do more meet and greets. Save your questions. I'm sure they'll be happy to answer them. I'm speaking for you. I'm sorry. But